Alright, we're back up. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'll go through and I'll check the settings to get rid of that delay on there. I didn't go through everything yet. I'm kind of learning as I go here. So is the game music coming through alright on that end? Alright, I can always go into the Streamlabs and adjust the audio as we need it. I can actually probably adjust it from the settings in game too. So do you just play the vanilla game then? How come no mods? Oh, I see. Yeah, it's one thing I'm happy I went ahead and got the new computer because, yeah, I was tired of my old computer. It's a little bit slow. It definitely wasn't optimized for playing games, that's for sure. Alright, let's get our AK and some ammo, and we're going to go check out that other quest here. So where did I put... Oh, I already have it on me. And we got to put our workbench down quick as well. So let's go do that. You know, the only thing I'm not a big fan of with the NEPA base here is how these rooms are set up. I'd kind of like to change that around maybe at some point. I'm not sure. Not sure exactly how I'd change it, but I was talking to my fiance's brother who plays the game about that, and I'd like to kind of customize the layout a bit more. Maybe knock out some of the walls, maybe. I'm not sure. But alright, let's get our AK. It's not gonna do us a whole lot, but it should help out at least some for that quest. Alright. Hopefully that's enough ammo. We got that and just, well, we got tons of 9mm, but the problem with that is the 9mm doesn't do a lot of damage, so. Alright. Let's go try it out, I guess. What's the worst that happens? Oh, I see he added back those, oh, what are they? It's like It's like the zombie dogs, but it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a hellhound or something it's called. I see he added those back and those like weird lizard things on the game now. So I actually found some of those just after I ended the video yesterday or the day before. Over by my base, they're trying to break through a wall. It's like I had a roaming horde of them coming. But alright, here we are. So what is it now? This quest is 10 dogs and 10 boars? 10 dogs and 10 boars, okay. Well, I guess we got the building if we need it, so... No special weapons we need. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Holy crap. Oh, that's a huge problem. Oh boy. Wow, okay, well apparently we should have used that building right away, I guess. Wow, that was insane. Well, that's a shame. Alright, now we gotta go get our stuff back, too. Okay, yeah, that I was not expecting. Well, I guess now we know. We'll definitely have to, if we do that quest again, we'll definitely have to make sure that we use that building, like funnel them in through the doorway, maybe. You know, that kind of reminds me of the first time that I tried out the what's it called, the Juggernaut quest. I don't know if you remember that from before, but that Juggernaut quest was absolutely nuts. Okay, well, I guess we tried it out. That did not go according to plan whatsoever. I know I'm definitely going to try that again, because that was pretty fun, I gotta admit that, but... Alright, so what are we gonna go hit up now after that nasty death? We do have a clear quest up here we could go try out. Let's actually go hit that up today. We still need mushrooms and potatoes for the cook quest yet. And what were we missing for the builder one? Oh yeah, we needed duct tape, I think it was, or oh no, now we're missing the raw iron because I used that too, so. Alright, just down the block. Oh, is it the Shade Tree Auto Place? It is. Have you seen the baby spiders in here? Not the big ones like that, but there's baby spiders in here now. Those things are... Ugh, I hate spiders. Alright, I think we're still waiting on rotten flesh for here too. We should probably get started on medic as well at some point. But anyway, let's go ahead, let's get right into this and see what we can get out of here. This should go a lot better than... Whoops. There we go. This should go a lot better than that custom quest because, yeah, that was pretty bad. I won't deny that. That was really bad. Nobody else outside? I don't want that spider to come over. The spiders are disgusting. Oh, it's the phantasm. I always think that's a crawler at first, just because of how it looks. Oh, there's one. Whoops. Turn around. There we go. I think that goes outside. Yep. Yeah, I could probably do without the spiders on here. The spiders are just absolutely disgusting. I hate spiders, so must just be somebody upstairs left, and that's it. Oh, Jesus. Try not to hit that. Ooh. Almost shot him right in the charge. Wow. That guy took a hell of a lot of bullets. How much damage does this thing do? It's only 36. That should have still taken him down a lot quicker than that, I thought. Yeah, I know. I was thinking the quest wasn't going to be as bad. Apparently I was wrong. Who expects a demolisher to be in a tier 1 clear? That's insane. Yeah, apparently I should not jinx myself and say stuff like that, because yeah, that was almost just as bad. I almost shot him in that charge how many times too. Yeah, that could have been really bad for us for sure. Alright, let's grab everything out of here quick. Grab all the resources as well. Got our ratchet. Whoops. Nope, I want the ratchet. One nice thing about those these weird engine things right here is you actually get engines out of them. So it's a lot better, obviously, if you have like the impact thing. That works a heck of a lot better for getting them. So whoops, better search it first. So I think you get up to 5 engines using that HD impact, which I can't wait to craft that. That's got to be like my favorite tool on this game. I think that spider's trying to get us. Ooh, we got to repair this too. We're gonna have to make more of them repair kits up here pretty quick. There we go. Chop them up. There we go. Probably should have used my knife on that demolisher. Probably would have done more damage. Oh yeah, those spiders, absolutely disgusting. I hate that. I'm really not a big fan of those being in the game. That is for sure. That is for sure. I could seriously do without them. All right. Get upstairs. We have enough spiders out here in the country. Hey, how's it going, Jim Bob? How's Florida? Awesome. Glad to hear that the video and audio looks good. Alright, a little more resources here. You know, for a small building like this, though, I don't understand why there was that demolisher in here, though. That just, I don't know, that makes, whoops, and I missed, of course. But I just don't understand why they had a demolisher in here. That's, you know, I couldn't have jinxed myself any worse saying that this couldn't be as bad as that last thing. Yeah, I'm from the north, so we got some colder weather coming in here now. But all right, let's go ahead. Where are we handing this quest in? Which trader is it? Alright, it's over by our other buried treasure quest over here. Yeah, the only thing with this mod I gotta be careful of is can't show the modded nudity on stream. Oh yeah, hot and muggy in Florida. Yeah, rainy too. Oh yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain up here too. It's not really enough to amount to much, but yeah, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of enough to be a pain kind of thing. And yeah, as far as turning off the nudity in the game, I'm pretty sure I just have to delete the I think it's the XXX folder in the mods, I think it is. I read it in his Discord channel before, but I forgot exactly what he said. I'll probably just ask him, and so I make sure about that.
Great weather, many thanks.
Alright, what do we get? More 9mm ammo.
Here's your pay.
Craft hollow points. I almost want to just take the Art of Mining book or a mod, because I don't know, this 9mm just isn't doing us very good. It doesn't do enough damage, I don't think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that. Alright, some more buried treasures, man. Everything's a buried treasure.
Brilliant.
We need to get a bike made up here really soon, I think. Go ahead and use that. Got a couple more skill points to use too. Got our helmet light mod on already. Oh, the vehicles in here are awesome, that's for sure. What do we need? Level 8. Actually, if we take this point into here, all we need to do is wear our nerdy goggles to get the last intellect point. So then we can get the last one in Daring Adventurer. Alright. What else do we have for quests now? Buried supplies. We got another clear quest, the Salon. Alright. We'll go take a look at that one now. And this city is very small though. I was kind of surprised how small this city was for the random gen map. Has anybody checked out the custom map that he made? There's a couple of them now. He's got an experimental branch of the game for the Wasteland only map, and then he's also got it's just a huge custom map on the base game, the regular stable mode. Alright, I need to go grab some antibiotics quick before we go do that quest. I don't want the infection to get too out of control here. So let's go scoop that up real quick before we do anything else. Drop some stuff off as well. Oh, that GNX accessories, man, those are extremely expensive. I could not believe how expensive them are. And what's so good about the GNX anyway that makes it that expensive? I've never made it yet, so I always just end up selling the parts when I get them, just because they're worth so much money. Alright, we need our blocks. I gotta make like some stairs or something on here so we don't have to keep doing this. I kinda wanted to wait until we get like the powered drawbridge thing and set that up, but I don't know. Whoops, what did I just drop out of there? Oh well, I don't know. We'll figure that out in a minute. Alright, get the rest of this dropped off. Don't need that anymore. Alright, herbals right there. And let's see here. Need some food and some drink quick too before we head on over. Not sure what I had in there though. I think we're good other than that. Alright, let's go head on over and do that quest. Whoops, missed the blocks. Oh yeah, as far as putting like the grabbing the extra vehicles and stuff, I always used to do that too. I would always like playing on Darkness Falls. I'd always go drive around in the motorcycle and always have the pickup with because of the inventory size. But the nice thing about this mod is all the inventories are the same, even like base bicycle. So it's really handy for early game storage and stuff. I really like that a lot. Kill off Santa Claus here. Alright, so, oh, we just got like a little hair salon thing to clear. That's all this is. Alrighty. Ooh, there's a welding building. I kind of wonder. I don't think I've ever looted that before. Oh god, another stupid spider. I hate these spiders. There we go. Alright, where's our knife? There we go. Alright, let's go clear this baby out, and actually let's wrench up this car quick. Never hurts to have the extra crafting components before we get on in there. There we go. And we'll put on our nerdy goggles for a little bit extra XP. Hit this car up again real quick. Alright, a little bit of brass. Darkness Falls is still a great mod. Don't get me wrong, I still plan on playing that quite a bit. But that food nerf and stuff like that just really caught me off guard. Alright, anybody home? Guarantee you there's a lot of them in here. Well, maybe not a lot, but... Oops. There we go. I love how they hide behind these glass things, and that there's always loot behind the other ones. Oh god, that cat is so loud and annoying. Alright. Should be a few more back here, hiding somewhere. Yep, back behind. Oop. There we go. Alright. And roof has the rest of them, I assume. Wait, isn't there a bathroom on the other side of this? Okay, nobody's in here. Alright. Oh, they nerfed the AR-15? Oh, yeah, you're talking about the phantasm things that look just like the crawlers. Yeah, the first time I saw one of them, I thought it was a crawler, and then I saw it had like 550 health. It's like, holy crap. Oh, there's the vulture. I knew there'd be one. There always is. There we go. Should just be a couple regular zombies now, I hope. No vultures. Yep, there it is. 2 of them. Oh, missed the headshot. Oh. And last guy here. Can we get the headshot? Beautiful. Quest complete. Alright. Let's chop up this guy, get all them feathers and the rotten flesh. We need a lot of that rotten flesh yet. I think we still need just over 100 yet, I believe. So, yeah, we still need a bit of that. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll hit this up. Oh, them phantasm things, yeah, they float. They just kind of hover in the air and they spit like some sort of acid at you. It's kind of weird. Like I said, the first time I saw it, I was almost confused by it because it just caught me off guard so bad. Ooh. Oh, that's not as good as what we currently have, unfortunately. Don't need that. Grade 1 iron can go. I'm not going to bother with them. And what do we got here? When sneaking, you land silently unless you're taking damage and jump height is not reduced. Okay, cool, cool. Alright, let's check something out here. What do we need to put? Do we need? Oh, there's a double. Alright, we can get rid of the double then. For now. Hopefully we can find some more rucksacks, because the rucksacks are going to be kind of our, I don't know, they're just going to kind of be pretty much what we need for now. Oh, we still need the bandolier mod too. Alright, go ahead and pop that in there as well. And let's get to the rest of it. There should be some vent fans. No vent fans? Oh man, that's a shame. Somebody else is outside here. There we go. Should get rid of her quick so we don't have to deal with her later on. Alright, what else do we got in here? So we got some paper and some other resources. Somebody's outside. Alright. Guess we gotta help break through the door. Whoops. There we go. Alrighty, let's get back and... Ooh, what was that, mini bike? I might save that just in case. Because if we get... Well, no, we gotta spec into it anyway, don't we? Because we need to go through the 4x4, so... Yeah, I guess that doesn't matter too much, does it? I was thinking about saving them and using them, but the problem is you need all the way through the 4x4 for the mechanic, and I honestly don't think I'm going to wait to find them all. I'd probably just rather make them spec into it and make them all up right away and just be done with them kind of thing. Otherwise, I'd probably normally save them, but it's just like, I don't know. Especially those ones. I mean, if it was the 4x4 one, that'd be one thing, but here another spider too, unfortunately. Don't think the spider heard me yet though, otherwise it'd be coming in here. Oh, it's ammo. Come on, good ammo. Ooh, 500 BMG or 50 BMG, that's good ammo. We'll definitely take that. We might save that for another workbench, I guess. Oh, Darkness Falls got a little bit better for the scrappable schematics now. That's awesome. Those Future is Now ones, I always loved farming those from those bunkers. That was just so much fun. Going down in there and just standing in that doorway and just mowing everything down. The only problem I ever had in those bunkers was when I wasn't running AP ammo, and two of those behemoths would come out at the same time, and then one would end up hitting me every time. That was the only problem I ever had in that bunker, really, was when that would happen. Get two of those behemoths on you at the same time, and causes a little bit of issues there. We need to hopefully find some more tape and glue. Tape and glue is always a premium thing. Come on. Something good. Ooh, there we go. Getting some duct tape. That's what we were looking for. A little bit of coffee. Still hear that spider. Hopefully it's not a small one. I hate those small ones. Those small spiders on here are such a pain to hit. I'm going to scrap that wrench down. I think we only need maybe one more workbench if we even do. Alright, a little bit more ammo. Got a little hidden floor tile over there. I'm going to get rid of that one too. We'll take the scrap iron. We actually need it for the quest anyway, so. Ooh, a little bit of food there. So, what did they all nerf as far as Darkness Falls goes? I know I've seen the food nerf a little bit, and I've heard about the repair timer now as well, so I'm kind of curious to see what else that he's changed in there. And where is this spider? It's got to be a small one. I can't see it. Alright, let's pop our steroid here. And let's get to cruising. Not going to stick around for the spider, that's for sure. Zoom our way on over to our base, drop some stuff off, and then we'll head over to the trader. And actually, what do we still need for skill points? We need to get more salvage operations going, because we're going to need what is it? We need 4 batteries right away to get the cell for the HD impact, and then we need 24 more batteries after that to craft the 6 cells for that gas generator in the engineer. I think it's engineer class quest. So class quests are something we're going to have to start looking at here pretty soon. We actually probably should start on the medic one. Probably need to get that going. That would probably be a good idea to start working on that before we do end up getting infected and have to like fly through it. Alright, get these back out. We'll put on our nerdy goggles. Alright, let's drop some stuff off quick, and then we're gonna fly on over to the trader before we do anything else here. Anything else? Nope, I think that's good. Gonna take some stuff with us to sell. Whoops. Just to get rid of it. Yeah, I'm gonna sell the mini bike chassis there. What else do we need to get rid of out of here? Get rid of that. I'm gonna just hang on to that for the moment. We only need one of those. I still couldn't believe that other day we found 5 of those bike chassis. That was so weird. I think that's it though. No, we gotta sell that too, because we're gonna eventually spec into that as well. So, alright, that'll work for now. Let's go run this on over. And I think we do need to pick up more quests while we're over here anyway, because I don't think we got all the quests from our traders yet. Oh, the HD impact is awesome. And yeah, the turbo mod, I love the turbo mods on here now. It is so funny how quick you can move. Even like the regular bicycle, you put that turbo mod in the regular bike, and it goes as fast as the damn motorcycle does now. So it's so awesome. And it's hilarious to see the animation for him like just going like a bat out of hell. Alright. I guess we're going to take the 9mm ammo. That's about the best thing here. And what do we got? We got to clear zombies. That's only 300 away. It's so hard to see with that background sometimes. Oh, it's the cemetery. Cemetery's a good spot to loot, actually. Alright, let's check for other quests here while we're in the neighborhood. Nope, we got one from him. I know we're missing a couple from somewhere.
You need assistance?
Here we go. Buried supplies. Man, buried supplies, buried supplies.
I could really
Alright.
use you
Guess
to
we're going to
bring.
take them. That's something we'll just work on overnight.
What a wonderful day.
Ooh, hey, he's got a close one.
Friend,
What's this?
in trouble.
Oop,
You
that's
the
for a
man.
house. Alright. Oh, yeah, the stamina issue. Yeah, I agree. Stamina issue is quite the problem on here now. But that's okay. Once you get like a couple points into the sexual Tyrannosaurus, the bat is just awesome. I can't wait to get a steel club, actually. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to, is a nice modded out steel club. Because, man, that thing just does some insane damage now. I love that steel club. I was never a big fan of the club. I always liked the spear a lot better because of the range. But man, now the club is awesome. The only mod that I use the spear on now is Darkness Falls, because that power hit where you don't throw with the spear is so good. Yeah, early game stamina is quite the nightmare sometimes, that's for sure. It is, it is. But alright, let's get on into here. What do we need yet for making the bike? I think we could make the bike now. We should be able to. I think we'll have all the resources. But alright, let's clear this out. We'll work on like our crafting and stuff overnight. Let's see what we get. Should be a few zombies in here. Come on. Now, the new zombies like this, the Guppy nurse, is she still able to give the infection thing that like the regular nurse would? Or is it just the regular versions of the zombies that can still infect you? Whoops. You think you tripped over yourself, buddy. Whoop. There we go. Ah, here we go. Them soldiers can actually absorb some pretty good amount of damage. One more hit. There we go. Alright, and still one more inside. Ah. Two more, actually. Oh, three. Isn't that one up there? Oh, I thought that was a zombie. Oh, it's a dead body. Thanks, JD. I appreciate that you like the videos. Glad you're... Oh, I forgot to sell that stuff too, didn't I? I always forget to do stuff like that. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. Hopefully, with the way we're going to be uploading now because of streaming, hopefully that'll still work out pretty good as well. I'm not sure like exactly what I'm going to do as far as like Darkness Falls and stuff, making the videos on there, because we're going to be streaming a lot of this now. But I might just make the videos for like Darkness Falls off camera. I'm still kind of trying to determine how I want to do it. Oh, it's a backpack. Why did I think that was a body? Oh yeah, the variety of zombies on here, they're absolutely awesome. I love it. There's so many different types on here. And the best part is, one of my favorite things on this mod is when you get to the big custom military POIs, just how many zombies are there. That is just awesome. The first time I actually ran into that, I had just a little SMG like this, and it was insane. And I ended up going back there later on with the better gun, and I think I ended up using one of the military places to do the sniper rifle quest for gunmen. Yeah, I believe I used oh, which one was it? It wasn't the one with all the air conditioners on the roofs, but it was the other one. Maybe it's like the It was the one that has all those, like, oh, what do you call them? The working fireplace things underground. I don't know if there's like specific names for it or not, but it was that one. That's oh my god, that one has so much loot in it too. The bottom of that one is absolutely just packed with boxes after boxes of everything. But I love the one with the air conditioners because you end up getting just so much brass out of that one. But alright, I think we're done with this place here, so let's head on back to base. We're going to go check out doing a little bit of crafting now. I really was hoping to find a bicycle in one of the dumpsters, but unfortunately we did not get lucky with that, so that's kind of a shame. But, oh well, it happens. We'll have to find another city here soon and try to find some more rucksack mods and stuff like that again. But alright, let's drop off a bunch of stuff here. And I can't believe I forgot to sell that stuff to the trader, but oh well, I guess it happens. I'm not all too concerned with it, I guess, but would have been nice to have the extra room from it. We also got to figure out where we're going to put these mods now. Got a couple nice mods, so got to make sure we take care of them. What do we got in here? We just have one in there. I think we're going to put the shovel in that one. And then got a mod in there already. Got one in there. I think we're going to put the... No, we can't. Let's put the axe in there. And then we'll put the durability mod in here, the structural brace. Good. Alright, so now we got to figure out what we need to craft the bicycle. We already have the chassis, so all we need to do is make the handlebars. So you need a couple springs, pipes, mechanical parts, leather, and duct tape. Got plenty of that. Springs, pipe, mechanical parts, and what was the other thing? Leather, that's right, that's right. Alright. Hey, catch you later, Aaron. Glad to have you here, though. Alright, now we need to get to our workbench here. There we go. What is it in here? It's in mods, right? No. Science, sorry, my bad. Go ahead and make that up. We need to figure out wheels, too. Wheels might be a little bit of a problem, depending on how much acid we have. Take one of them. Don't think we have any wheels, unfortunately. Yeah, this is definitely a great mod to play there. I think you'll enjoy it quite a bit. I know I really enjoy playing this mod, so it's got so much to it. I mean, you can do quite a bit of stuff. He's always updating it. I mean, look at like all through the experimental version of this mod, he was constantly going through and keeping it up to date with it. So I'm not going to try to make the truck yet there, Polar Bear. We're going to wait on that to go with the mechanic quest. I'm just making up a bike so we have a little bit of early game transportation and some extra storage. And yes, airdrops on here are fantastic. I love the airdrops. They're absolutely awesome. Alright, what else did we need? Coal. There we go. A little bit of... Ooh. We need a little bit of coal. Did I mark any coal nodes? Oh. Wait, that's the... Where's that at? Oh, it's over by that other trader. Alright. Well, we're going to have to go over there and grab a little bit of coal here quick. Oh yeah, the bicycle with the turbo mod in it is absolutely amazingly fast. And I do love the animation though. That animation kills me. Just the way he's like riding the bike to make it go that fast. Alright. Well, I suppose we might as well hand in this quest while we're over here. Let's see. Go to the coal node first, though. I want to make sure we remember to grab that. Need to get ourselves the wheels and get that early game transportation up and running. That's kind of a huge thing because of the rucksack upgrades on here. You really need the extra storage room when you're out looting. Oh, oh, it's a big one. I cannot believe I did not see him. Oh well. Alright. Coal node is right here. God, I'm so bad shooting though. I'm absolutely terrible shooting with that SMG. There we go. Oh yeah, ground clutter on here. I wish they'd kind of shorten the height of like all the grass and stuff. I mean, they don't have to shorten the height of like the other plants and stuff, but just shorten the height of like just this main grass and stuff like that would be awesome. I know there's like a little modlet to reduce the clutter, and I know there's also one to like nerf how many ore nodes you see on the surface and stuff like that. I can't remember who made it though. Alright, gotta get back to base. We're about to go under half with our food and drink, or our drink specifically, but another thing I'm glad that we made was that weed whacker, because that weed whacker is going to come in very handy. We got to get a whole bunch of chrysanthemum and goldenrod going. And as soon as we're able to get that the farmer class quest going, and start getting the farm plots and everything placed, we can start growing the chrysanthemum and specifically the goldenrod. The goldenrod's, you know, a little less abundant in the world. So once we can start growing that, we're going to have tons of purified water. But alright, got to make our wheels. Actually, we can craft these in our inventory. I should have been crafting them on the way back here, I guess. Alright, get some drink. What do we want to eat? I guess we'll finish them off. Open up another slot, and might as well eat one of these two, then we don't have to worry about it for a while. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to pronounce it or not. I guess that's just how I pronounce it personally. I don't know if that's exactly how you're supposed to or not, but I don't know. For me, that's how I've always called it. I could be dead wrong with how the pronunciation is, so don't quote me on that. But while our wheels are crafting, let's get some chrysanthemum or chrysanthemum, whatever it is. I'm not sure. I call it chrysanthemum. Just like force of habit, like I had to break myself of calling this mod War3Zuk. So, yeah. It's probably chrysanthemum. This thing is awesome. You know, the only thing I could have wished for was it would have been an actual weed whacker. Like an actual gas-powered weed whacker. That's kind of what I thought it would be when I first saw it, but this thing still works absolutely fantastic for harvesting everything. How long do we got? Ooh, our wheels are about done, so let's go grab our handlebars out of the workbench, and we're going to slap it all together quick. Up we go. It's about to get dark, too. The inside of this base seems like the lighting is a little bit darker too, I've noticed. It's turn on our flashlight. I'm glad we got that helmet light mod. That thing is like seriously gonna come in handy. But alright, there's that. Now we can get this crafted up. Only 21 seconds. We have tons of 9mm ammo. Come on, a few more seconds, then we gotta slap them mods in it. I think just the turbo and the aerodynamics mod are gonna be the only ones I put in this though. Obviously we can't put the fuel saver one in there. Alright, I gotta get rid of that. I keep running into this. Whoops. I gotta put a hatch on that thing too. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, let's actually just drop the bike down right here. Come on. Alright. Turbo aerodynamics. Awesome. Pop them in there. Beautiful. Now, speed 30 meters per second. Oh, the NVGs. I haven't really played around too much with the NVGs in this mod specifically. I know I had used them a bit in Darkness Falls at one point or another, but I don't think I ever used them on here, to be perfectly honest. I don't think so anyway. Alright. We eventually got to work on our storage upstairs. This thing is getting too full. Oh yeah, I would agree. They're definitely come in handy when you got like some low lighting. That is for sure. Alright. What should we work on here? Do we even have steel knuckle parts yet? No. Wait. No, we don't. Alright. So we can't do that one yet. Builder, we need scrap iron and raw. Oh no, we have the scrap iron now. So now we just got to mine some more raw iron. Otherwise, we have the duct tape. Got 12 of that. Have a little bit of glue. What else do we got here? We need the mushrooms and potatoes yet. We need a lot of stuff for that one. Farmer, I think we're just waiting on rotten flesh. I believe I already grabbed the nitrate. Yep. And rotten flesh, we still need just over 100. Okay. Gunman, we still need a lot of animal kills yet. I think do the spiders count for animal kills? But I guess, well, no, let's not work on medic yet. I don't want to work on, well, yeah, I guess we kind of should, shouldn't we? Let's get to work on the medic one. Got to work on that a little bit here. Alright, so we need, what, 5 of these? I think it is, just 5 of them. Yeah. Alright, just 16 seconds for that. Those don't take too long. Yeah, the medic definitely is kind of a must-do quest, I think. Just because once you get infected, if you don't have those kits, you're like really up shit creek without a paddle. That is for sure. You need what? 5 aloe cream. Ooh. We need more aloe leaves. You can only make 2, unfortunately. That's a shame. So we'll have to find some more aloe to continue there. Don't have any aloe cream. Let's just actually wait on that. Not even gonna start with them. Oh, let's see. What should we go work on then here? Gotta wait on that. Have we found the crucible schematic yet? No, we haven't. Darn it. Okay, because otherwise, without the crucible schematic, we need all the way at the end, I believe it is. Yeah. So we need intellect 10. Well, we can take our last daring adventure one, suppose. We should probably take the next better barter too, because that way we could probably even buy the crucible or the schematic at the trader. Yeah, the aloe and crops and stuff like that are pretty much around everywhere now, so wow, is it dark. I normally turn my brightness up, or not brightness, but what's it called? Is it brightness or gamma, something like that? Well, actually, let's put this on. We'll go take a look on our way to some of the buried treasure quests here now, and see what we can't find. We got 2 of them right there. Guess let's go hit them up quick. I'm just gonna leave the bike behind. We really don't need the bike. We will turn up our brightness. There we go. Awesome. That's a lot better. I don't want it to be too dark for the videos, just because, you know. Oh, there's one. Stupid little spider. Oh, I can't hit these things. I can never hit them damn things. Those ones drive me nuts. Those are the ones I wish I could just remove. Gonna save these buses for once we get the... wait, hold on. How long is the respawn timer for like the school buses and other vehicles and stuff like that? Is it like 48 hours or something? Alright, which one's first? Here we go. Alright, this ought to be fun. Let's kill this zombie off first. There we go. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna go on in and hopefully we get lucky enough to find it right away. Got our loot goggles on, so the circle will shrink quicker. The one nice thing about doing these is once you get the HD auger, you can just cruise through these so fast. Well, apparently we're going the right direction. Probably gonna end up losing the circle. It's gonna get ahead of us, I think. Oh yeah, it just took off on us. Didn't go back that way, yeah. Took off on us now. There it is. And there it goes again. We might have to dig a new hole to come into. Although it is right in the road, isn't it? So that could be a little bit of a problem. Alright, now we gotta turn in this way. Catch up with the circle again. There it is. Oh, repair time. Oh, we don't have any rock. Oh well. Just do that quick, I guess. There we go. Oh, and it took off again. Oh yeah, the pavement has a lot of durability to it. Isn't it like 1500, and it's got the same like consistency as like rock, where you need the pickaxe or something? Oh, we're getting close again, and it took off again. I hate trying to chase down this damn circle. Now I have no idea where it went. I think we're gonna try to go up and figure out where it is, I guess. Hopefully we're not under pavement. Oh, we are too. Oh well, we're going through it. I gotta figure out where this circle went to now. I have no idea. A lot of times it's pretty easy to chase it under the ground. And, oh, easy. We'll just go under right here then. Okay, it's sticking in the area, so. I've had the circle like run away on me before. I hate that. I've been like digging and it completely moves from where it was. Or another thing I've had it do is it'll start going one direction and then come back the other way. Hey, there we go. We got her. Ooh, we got some diamonds finally. Awesome. That way we can make ourselves that what you call it, the tool mod. Not sure where he was going. Oh, you built on an intersection? That had to have been fun. That had to have been a lot of work. Alright, come on, zombie. Get out of here. Oop, somebody else is coming down. Oh. Oh. Just a crawler. Be nice if these things would despawn quicker. We'll just chop him all the way. Damn it, quit coming down here. Alright. Look at them all. That it? Nope. Oh, maybe. Thought I heard one more yet. Come on, give me the loot bag. Ooh, that's a nice helmet. Oh yeah, versus our scrap helmet for sure. Hazmat boots? Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and put that helmet light mod on again though, so we can see. Awesome. And where was the dog or coyote that we just heard? I'm not sure. I was gonna try to kill it for the animal quest, but oh well. Not sure where it's at. Let's move on to the next buried treasure, get that one done and all the way. Oh, Couple more zombies. Whoops. Went too far on my scroll wheel. There we go. Wonder if the zombies killed it. Alright. Oh yeah, the looks of the custom zombies on here are awesome. I love how good of a job they've done. Whoops. No, pick that up. Get rid of that. We can sell the boots, I guess. But alright, let's dig into this one and see what we can get. Hopefully this one... Wait, got the right goggles? Yep, okay. Hopefully this one goes just as good, but it doesn't end up under the road, I hope. Oh, it's taken off from us again. Now we gotta play catch up. Playing catch up again. I really can't wait to get that HD auger for doing these. Using the HD auger to do this quest is so much fun. You can just like rip through it. And it doesn't matter like how many blocks you take out. The circle can't like catch up to you. Well, we got to be closing in on it because the circle slowed down quite a bit. We caught back up to it. So, got to be pretty close. Trying to find the other edge of the circle so we can see about... Oh, there it takes off again. Wow. Gonna have to dig into the left now. Another block in, I think. Yep, there it is. Get so much clay doing this. Guess it kind of serves two purposes. You get all the money from the buried treasure and you get the quest done, and then you also get just a ton of clay, which is great for like the forge or if you're making cobblestone. Oops. Repair. Oh, I love the screamer bears on here. They're so much fun. Hey, we found it. All right. Let's get... Well, actually, we'll use the knife. I like to use that machete. That machete does a lot of damage. Alright, come on, zombies. Oh. Trying to draw them away from the hole there. Come on. That way we can just jump out with the blocks right away. All right. So there's those two done. We still have one more to do. This is something I want to get to pretty soon as well. Is getting over to that treasure map. Although these are locked now. So, gonna have to make sure we have lock picks for that. Alright. Next thing we need to do is we need to get iron again, unfortunately. Being I smelted down all our iron, we need to grab some more of that quick. Just gonna head down here. Shouldn't take us too long to grab it. At least I don't think so anyway. Got any... No, we don't. No food or drink on us either. Yeah, it's this one over here. I'm never smart enough to remember to bring food and drink. Never. Alright. Node should be right up here. See the... I always leave the block sticking up out of the ground so I can just walk over and find it. This one actually had 10 little surface pieces, so it's a pretty nice one. Alright. Now we have our light too. So now we can actually see what we're doing. Stamina drain though. We even have sexual Tyrannosaurus level 3 too. Let's see. I think we're gonna start working on perception so we can get the salvage operations up. Oh, we need to put our shovel back on for when we get to the gravel. Yeah, coffee is awesome, and the blackstrap coffee is awesome as well. I love both of them. I never remember to grab them. I also think I have the mining candies back at base too, but I just totally spaced it. Well, now we actually have the bike. I should have just been driving the bike around. I always put my candies in my vehicles once I get a vehicle, so I gotta remember that. No candies in Darkness Falls? Why is that? Oh, that's a shame. But I think he was trying to make his mod a lot harder this time around. Because he did those few nerfs and stuff like that. Hey, good to have you here, Polar Bear. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, now we need to set up our little support blocks here. So tend to make my support blocks, oh, it goes right to rock. Not much of a support block, but this node is kind of pretty shallow. That's one thing I have noticed in this mod, and maybe it's like with everything now, I'm not sure, but I've noticed for the most part everything seems to be really shallow as far as like all the ore nodes and stuff. But maybe it's not just on this mod, maybe it's just the vanilla coding. I haven't played a lot of vanilla, so I'm really not sure about that. Oh, that's rock. Alright, let's go in 4 blocks here, and then we're going to turn right. We might have to run back and grab some food and drink. This might just kill our stamina too much. Should be roughly 1,000 raw iron now, so we don't have too much more to go. Yeah, just over 1,000. Now, does anybody know the way they changed the stamina system and everything? Do they plan on reverting that back a little bit, like not doing a full revert on it? But are they actually planning on balancing it out more? Because it seems like they went like way too far with the stamina system as far as making it drain too much. That rock again already? Man. I do like the open pit mines, but also like to do a lot of them underground like this, so then I don't have to worry about the zombies as much. Yeah, I probably should do like you just said and build it so you basically put the walls up around it. That would work out awesome. But I like to, especially on this mod with the screamer bears, I like to let the screamer bears come in right above my hole. I'll just place a block up here, and then them and the zombies just sit up there. I can kill them and harvest them from right down in the hole. Out of stamina. Do we got it yet? Awesome. We are out of here. We got what we needed. Let's get back out of here, head back home. Alright. No zombies in the area. Oh, wait. Is there one up here? Thought I saw one. Nope, maybe not. Thought I saw one over by the tree. There's one down the road. Looks like Santa Claus. Yep. Big old Santa Claus. Have you seen the baby screamer bears yet? Yeah, those are so neat. I like to let the screamer bears scream so them come in as well. Alright, what else do we need for that builder quest now? We just need raw, or the scrap iron, sorry. Beautiful. Now we need to craft the mini hatchet. Alright, so what does the mini hatchet take? Forged iron. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was forged iron for that. We gotta make some more duct tape though. Get that all made up. And then we just need a couple more leather. There we go. Get ourselves our food and drink here real quick. Probably gonna make up a bunch of bacon and eggs. 3 minutes and something, alright. Get those made up. I like the bacon and eggs. I don't know, it's just quick and easy, I guess. Alright, so we got everything for that. Let's go ahead and craft that up. 27 seconds, then we can replace our Taz's hatchet here. And sell this off. I'm kind of surprised how much these sell for, being they're basically made out of just stone. Oh yeah, those cooking quests are fantastic. We're just waiting on, I think it's potatoes and mushrooms. Um, Potatoes and mushrooms, I believe it is, for the next part. Alright, let's get rid of all this extra stuff now. Rid of that and that. Need to save the diamonds. They sell for good money, but I like that. I like that tool mod. Alright, drop them off. Those shouldn't be in here. That's food. Neither should that. I got a lot of extra crap in here that I shouldn't have put in there. Actually, I think that's it now. Alright, get rid of that. Awesome. Alright. Now I just need to repair this up. Beautiful. Alright, 50 blocks. Oh, we need our wood back. Then we gotta do double upgrade on them. Are you wondering what do you get for doing the quest? At the end of them you get like a vending machine and certain other good rewards from it. It really depends though. Like for instance, the farmer quest will give you like a maxed out spaz shotgun, so it really depends there. We don't have a nail gun or a claw hammer yet, do we? No, we don't. Okay. So now we got to upgrade. Well, it doesn't really matter if we continue on right now because we still have to wait for we still got to wait for doing the HD auger and the HD chainsaw anyway, so yeah, you can get some really good rewards. It really depends on which one you're doing as to what you'll get out of it. The gunman ones reward you with max grade SVD and the attachments for it, which the SVD is an awesome weapon. But we need to go stock up our forge upstairs. Actually I think we're good on clay. Put that in there. Make some more iron. Round and round we go. Should we make another forge up right away, or should we... I think we should probably wait. Maybe. I think we're good on cement as far as like being able to find it. Can't make these yet, unfortunately. Let's see, how about a cement mixer? HD or regular? We're gonna have to go with regular because of steel. Alright, so iron, springs, mechanical, and engines. Whoops, wrong one. Iron, springs, mechanical, and engines. Alright. Let's head up to our workbench quick and get them started. Then we can start making concrete right away. So get that done up. I think we can only make one. No, we can make two. Yeah, let's only make one. Let's only make one for now. Alright, drop that in there. Yeah, let's put the engine back in here for now, I suppose. What do we want to do for our storage crates up here? That's another thing we gotta look at. Maybe we'll just line them up like inside this room here, I guess. We only need 10 of them. So, Yeah, I think that's what we'll do, and we'll work on sorting at some point. We also need to, whoops, get up here, get up there. Take these out because we're going to replace this. Let's actually use the ratchet here. Because we're going to replace this with the actual working ones. So, can scrap that now. Alright. Daylight again. Whoops, get up there. Oh, I hate that ladder. I need to make a hatch. I need to make a hatch for that. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep falling into it. Just make a simple hatch here quick. Oh yeah, making ink, yeah, it took me a while to figure that out as well. I could not for the life of me figure out where to do it, and then I eventually stumbled onto it on the picks bench one time. There we go. Beautiful, now I'll quit falling down in there. Another big old frickin' spider, go away. Actually wait, let's see if these count for the gunman quest here. We're at 19. Put on our, oh, we actually have him on already. Let's go kill this guy, see if he counts. We're at 19, so if he counts, we'll be at 20. He does, awesome. Well, I guess the spiders do have some decent use to them anyway. There we go. I thought they would count, but something like the zombie dogs and stuff don't count, so. Alright, let's fix this thing up here. We need to make our ramps again here. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna put this down in here like this. There we go. Put that one down. Awesome. There we go. Good to go. I took them out the other video, or right after the other video, because I had those weird like inferno dogs trying to come and break in. But all right. So what is next on our agenda? We do need to check the vending machines, and we do need to check the traders out. Get rid of this stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell it. I don't care. I'm not too concerned about it. Let's see if I can actually remember to sell this stuff this time. Get rid of them. Sell that. Sell these as well. Alright. Let's grab our candies out. Make sure we put them on our bike. There's the loot ones. Now we're also going to grab some drink and food and keep that in our bike. Just like that. Actually, I wonder if I should put coffee in there instead of the pure water. That'd probably be a good idea. Make sure we're all set up to go. There we go. Now, hopefully I'm smart enough to remember to leave them in there this time. I have a really bad habit of pulling that stuff out. It's also knocked down the brightness now that night is over. There we go. And what do we need for our cook quest? We got the stock. Yep, so we just need the mushrooms and potatoes. We'll have to check out the traders. Hopefully they have some. But otherwise we're pretty good as far as that goes. Let's go ahead and eat one of these quick so we have a little bit extra food on us. There we go. Traders don't open up quite yet. So I think what we'll do is we'll start over at this one here. Also kind of want to go branch out and see if we can't find like another city somewhere. Like maybe head down to that one. We'll have to do that soon here. Maybe we won't do that right away, but God, it's so nice having even the bicycle as transportation. It's so great to have. The inventory space is just, it's got to be like a must-have in my opinion. Oh, we still have stuff over here yet. I forgot we had stuff over here. It's not much, but let's stick it in the bike. I forgot we had dropped it off because of like inventory problems. There we go. And while we wait, because what, we still have just over an hour, I think we're just going to run through this building quick and clear it out. Let's see, how are we supposed to go into this one? Or is it one of those that the doors are just locked? Oh, we'll go in through the back then. Alright, we got the right goggles on. Let's bust in. Oh. Hiding in the corner. Whoops. There we go. Hiding in the corner on me. I can't believe that. I never look. I never look. I'm so bad about that. Ooh, coffin. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our ratchet back on us. Alright. We'll start looting in here and just work our way through as we go. There we go. Yeah, I gotta say, I do prefer the destroyable traders in Darkness Falls. I do love that about that mod. That is fantastic. Alright, I don't think I'm even gonna bother putting on the nerdy goggles for clearing the place. We really don't need the XP as much as we would rather have better loot, I think, anyway. Can I hit that from here? No. There we go. Nothing good, unfortunately. Could have used a bellows. That'd have been nice. But that it up here? Sure nothing's hiding. Alright. Let's keep going. Nobody around? Huh. Alright. Grab this for the radiator. There we go. Get rid of them. Ooh, acid. Acid is good. Ooh, got some chili. Go ahead and... Where'd that empty can go? There it is. Get rid of them. Where are all the zombies? I think they're hiding on us. Goes downstairs, alright. There she is. Another radiator. Oh yeah, the scrap bundles are definitely worth some decent money on here. That's another thing. I never ever remember to turn them into the scrap bundles and sell them. I hardly ever do. It's something I've got to get better at though, because they are worth a pretty decent chunk of change, and I just never can remember. Alright, we gotta go drop some stuff off though. Getting a little encumbered here. Hello. And the trader's open. Cool. Not sure why I wanted that candle, but there we go. Alright, let's go drop some stuff off quick. We are seriously encumbered. Probably should have just went out the front door. We'll come back in the front door. Oh yeah, the decapitation animation on here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. A little bit slow walking. I probably could have just taken a steroid, I guess. Didn't really think about that, but saving them for when we actually are going to need them for like a good place to loot. Like somewhere that's got just a ton of stuff in it. Yeah, steroids are like a lifesaver on here. Alright. Get rid of all this stuff. Well, that's why we were so encumbered. I forgot to take out the stuff we were going to take to the trader, didn't I? That will do it. Alright. Get back in here now. Like I said, going in the front door this time. We're not... Well, actually, let's go in here instead. There we go. Alright. Hey, there we go. We finally got the powered doors and bridges. Now we can actually make that way into our base that I was talking about. That. Alright, did we get everything over here? Oh yeah, we had there's some stuff out here. Almost forgot to come back for that. Alright. Nothing underneath. Yeah, I think what I should have done for the trader stuff is maybe I should have just dropped that in, dropped that right there in the chest and just left it there. Because I have that chest there for a reason, but again, just kind of something that slips my mind, and you know, oh well, it's not that big of a deal, I guess. But let's go upstairs first, then we're gonna go downstairs afterwards, I guess. While we're right here, let them come out to me. They just connect, okay. 50 BMG barrel for the Vulcan, alright. That's one thing I do want to try out. Is that 50 BMG, the Vulcan version of it. I've tried out the 9mm version, and I was seriously underwhelmed by it. I mean, I didn't think it was very good, and not only that, but the recoil is really, really awful for it being 9mm, I thought. Grab all this stuff quick. I really can't wait to have the HD impact though. That's gonna make this just so much quicker, and you're gonna get a lot more resources using that. Burst mod, okay. Burst mod's not that good. I don't think I ever really used the burst mod, to be honest. Don't think I do. Oh yeah, losing your stuff like that. Yeah, that's. I've done that. I've done that a couple times, and oh yeah, it hurts. It does. It does. It definitely hurts when you lose stuff like that. Oh, now she wakes up. Okay. Very heartbreaking. Another thing that's really bad is if you put a chest down on an unupgraded block and accidentally grab your frame back out. I've lost a lot of stuff like that too. Yeah, I think the houses are definitely worth looting. I wouldn't say they're bad or anything like that. It's just a lot of times if you do find a good POI, they do have a lot better loot in them. That's the only real thing with that. I mean, I can understand where some people would just not wanna loot the houses, but whoa, I missed my jump. I don't know. I like looting the houses because, like you said, bookshelves definitely worth it. Radiators definitely worth it. And not only that, but it is a good place to get like your food and stuff if you're looking for it for the quest line too. Scrap that down. Alright, let's head on through. Well, I guess we'll pick these guys off the easy way. Nope, nobody in there. Kind of surprised. Ooh, got a couple more good books. Find more junk and loot. Higher quantity, alright. I like my junk, so definitely won't say no to that. That's one of the good books, I think, is getting more stuff. Doesn't matter what it is, I just end up hoarding a lot, so. Alright, need our ratchet back. The only other thing that I think this mod could really use is Kane's 10-slot tool belt. I would love if that was in here. Grab all this. Alright. Nothing in there. Yeah, I would love to see that 10-slot tool belt on here. So then I won't have to constantly swap back and forth stuff from my inventory. Bedrolls? No zombies. Gotta be in here. Oh, check that out. Fire Phantasm. He's gonna be worth a lot of XP. We're gonna take the bonus XP. There we go. 1320 from him. that everybody now? Oh, I see one there. How did he hit me standing up? I hate that. Oh, this is the end of it? Alright, I guess that's the end. So let's get back through here and we'll start looting from in here again. Oh, if they merge their mods, can you imagine that combination? That would be insane. Having laser weapons and the wasteland stuff like the lab, and then the military bunkers and stuff. Oh my God, that would be incredible. Yeah, that'd be so sweet to see the mods merge, you know, because this mod already has a lot of the great POIs that are tougher for later game, but it'd be nice to have like some actual end game kind of content, because yeah, the military points on here are not exactly that difficult to clear. I mean, you could go through one day one if you found it, you just got to be patient and take your time, whereas you can't go into the wasteland on Darkness Falls day one. You have to wait until you get the hazmat gear or the power armor or the anti-rad pills. So yeah, if they merged them together, God, that combination would be just absolutely insane. Oh, there's something in there. Ooh. Yeah, there's like some sort of military POIs in this mod. They're a lot of fun. They're definitely more tricky to loot, though, I'll say that much. It tends to be just packed with zombies, and the military zombies on here have good armor, so they can take some hits. That's for sure. All right, let's grab this. All right, this must be the way you're supposed to come in, maybe, I guess. So we gotta go back downstairs now. We still gotta loot the basement. This place actually had a lot more in it than I was expecting, to be honest. I was kinda surprised. Let's bust through this. Actually, let's just go through the wall. Easier to go through the wall. Get this stuff dropped off real quick, and then we'll get through the rest of this, then we'll head over to the trader. Oh, we're full. What do we have for chest armor? Oh yeah, we definitely need that. Pop that on, get rid of that one. Awesome. Alright, let's go on back in, and we're going to head down into the basement. So the basement was, I think it was around this way. We don't have lockpicks, do we? No, we don't. Alright, basement, right here, isn't it? Yes. Okay. No zombies over there. gonna say there's got to be another section to it. Whoops. Whoa, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting. Oh boy. Hello, dog. Whoops. Beautiful. Well, this is kind of an interesting end spot on here. This I was not expecting. That's pretty cool. Definitely not what I expected to find in this house. I thought this was just going to be a small little quick house to loot, but what's over here? Oh, that's it? Just wraps around to a backpack. I was expecting like some kind of big hidden loot. Ravenhurst is an interesting mod. The only thing that turned me off from Ravenhurst was the tool degradation thing, but that's in Darkness Falls now, and I guess it's really not that big of a deal. I don't know. For me, I just hate having to recraft stuff all the time. Because I figure, like, once you get all your mods and stuff in it, if it's going to lose quality grade and pop your mods back out, you almost have to recraft it. Because otherwise you're dealing with a tool that's not up to par for what you're doing. And I don't know, that just kind of... I didn't really like the idea of that, but I don't know. I'll give it a shot with Darkness Falls and see how it goes, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen this POI too. I don't think I've ever been in this before. Not that I can remember, at least. Come on, let me search that. Definitely interesting though. I'm kind of glad we decided to loot this instead of just wait for the trader. Ooh, hey, we got our aloe stuff for them bandages. Now for that, do we just need to... Okay, we just need to craft bandages and med bandages. Okay. Let's actually get started on them. Gotta pop through here quick. Oh, just a purse. Lots of them schematic. That's one schematic that you find just absolutely everywhere in this mod. Absolutely everywhere. Nice little brass there. Whoops. Not what I wanted to hit. Get the puppy dog now. We're gonna chop him up with this though. There we go. Does that work on these? Oh, I guess it does. Guess I never really tried that on here, I don't think. Definitely an odd little POI for sure, but grab some more cloth here so we can make up our first aid bandages for that quest. There we go. Oh, we need physician. Okay. Alright, there we go. Whoops, not that many. There we go. Yeah, the mods can be a little bit intimidating for sure. I won't disagree with you there, but I honestly find that sometimes it's just too much fun not to just give it a try. I mean, even if they do seem a bit intimidating, it can be a lot of fun just to, you know. Whoa, this place keeps going. Alright, we need to take our stair ride. I'm not walking back up out of here till we're done. Oh, I'll agree. The labs in Darkness Falls are definitely intimidating. Especially your first time going in there, if you haven't seen what's down in there, hearing all the demons down there shooting that stuff at you is very intimidating. It really makes you wonder what you're getting yourself into. And then when you do get down there, you're really not expecting, you really don't expect what's actually there anyway. So, oh, that's our way up? Okay. So we gotta go through here first. Ah, here we go. Here's the loot. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're starting to get some decent stuff. Although it's only a grade 1. We're just gonna get rid of it. But the battery bank's nice, so won't pass that up. I'll get rid of that wrench. A little bit of steel. Steel is always well accepted. I was hoping for a crucible though. I want the crucible or the crucible schematic. One or the other. Ooh, nice rad remover. Got ourselves a decent helmet to sell as well. So that's pretty cool. I think we can actually put... No, we can't. We actually have the brace mod in there already. We could do this. There we go. Wait, you can put the rad remover in that? Seriously? That's cool. That I would not have expected. Oh yeah, those sandwiches, definitely. Those sandwiches are a good thing to have. Even if not for like any questing or anything, they're still good food source. For sure. Alright, up and out. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, that's an interesting spot to come out of. That must be what the tree marks, I guess. Huh. Yeah, perk systems in the mods are very confusing, especially with like UI differences and stuff like that. Oh man, it can be quite rough trying to figure them out, that's for sure. I've had a lot of issues with that. Like War of the Walkers, going into that one, first time playing it, it's like, oof. Looking at that UI and trying to figure out, you know. It's definitely a bit weird. Catches you off guard for sure. Don't need the cotton. Just trying to sort this stuff out a little bit as I go. We're out of room. We already filled up our bike. I guess it's a good thing we made the bike, otherwise we'd have just tons of loot. So, get this stuff out. I think everything else up here we can sell. I don't think there's anything else in here we want to get rid of, that I saw anyway. Oh wait, we want to get rid of that, don't we? Alright. So now, let's pop this mod into here to sell. Alright, let's go ahead into the trader.
It must be my lucky day.
Oh, wait a
Thank
minute.
you.
Hold on.
And here you go.
Did we ever... We need to wear these when we're at the trader.
You did it. Great job, traveler.
Ooh, that's good ammo. And Boy, we just keep getting 9 mil. 9 mil's good ammo though, so I guess I can't complain. But I'm gonna take the mod. I like my mods, so. We got a good fetch quest. That's not too far away. Clear zombies to the south. We'll have to check that out. Kind of curious to see about that. Put this down here. We'll put that down here. Let's go grab our candy before we forget, so we can use a barter candy. Where is our candy? There's our sugar butts. Take that quick, and then we'll sell everything and make ourselves a little bit more money that way. Is that a roaming horde? I think that's a roaming horde. Definitely sounds like it. Oh yeah, that's definitely a roaming horde. Time to play. Oh, wait. Here we go. Let's go catch up to the rest of them now. Whoops. There we go. This machete is just so powerful. There's still more of them. Look at them all. What is that? Oh, that's okay. That's just like a, almost like the kid zombies, I guess. Ooh. Grab this quick. Oh, nice. Another good helmet. Ouch. Got into the barbed wire. Come here, zombie. No zombie left behind. Alright, that was quite the nice little roaming horde. Good little XP there. I like that. That was pretty good. I think we got them all.
Great weather we've been having.
Alright, let's see what this guy has. We're just gonna sell that off now. Let's move that over, I guess. Well, do like that, I guess. There we go. And gonna sell those. I don't like Molotovs. I end up lighting my own self on fire, so. Ooh, there's the crucible. Okay. Ooh, he's got some nice stuff. What else do you got? Oh, we need to get that for sure for making the Teslas. I think I'm just gonna buy that, to be honest, the crucible. I think we might as well, because then we have it and we can start on steel right away. But I think that's gonna be about it from this guy. Gotta buy the chili and the potatoes. Think that's it though. Don't think we want anything else from him. What does he have in the mods though? Make sure he doesn't have the blade trap one that we need too. Alright, that should do it.
Come again.
That should do it. Let's check his vending machine out. Take the chili, the dog food. I still am kind of surprised that these are only 10-second duration. They're 250 dukes, but they only last 10 seconds. That just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get that one bit. I really don't get that. But, oh well. Alright, So I think that's gonna do it for this trader. We got a couple more zombies out here, it sounds like, though. Gonna go give them the business. All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it for our first stream, guys. This is just gonna be a little test stream to make sure everything was all working and everything like that. So I really do appreciate everybody showing up for it. I'm very happy to be streaming now, so I look forward to playing this mod a lot more and other games on stream as well. So a big thank you to everybody for being here. It's very much appreciated. I'm not sure what the stream schedule is going to be, but we'll work on that as we go. I'm glad everything worked out with the stream. It looks good. It sounds good. I appreciate you guys' feedback on that a lot. So thank you guys so much for that. But yeah, as far as the stream schedule goes, you guys will have to let me know some input on when you guys would like to see the stream. If you guys have like any specific time frame you guys would like it at. Also how long you'd want to see the stream. So anyway, again, big thank you guys for being here. It really means a lot to me that you guys are supporting the channel like that. So huge thank you to you guys. And we'll catch you guys back tomorrow for another stream. So, it went good today. I'm very happy about how it went. So, I do look forward to it. If you guys want to see like the other mods and stuff on stream as well, maybe we'll do that too. So, anyway guys, we will catch you guys back for the stream tomorrow.